Hey party people, thank you so much for joining me on Jambalaya Plays Games. And today I'm here with a tutorial of Block, which is a game for 2 players. Plays in about 10 minutes, and in this game we're placing blocks. What do you know? We're placing white blocks, we're placing brown blocks. And what we're doing is stacking them up and strategically on this board. And eventually we'll have blocks stacked on top of each other. And at the end of the game, we will look down on our blocks and see who has the most visible blocks to determine a winner. It's got a really interesting score mechanic and different strategies going on in there. We're going to show you how it plays today, and hopefully I hope you make an informed purchase. To set up a game of block, the game board is placed in the middle of the table, and each player will receive the same set of 10 blocks. They are all the same lengths and shapes. The brown player has one extra block, and it is a 0.5 block. This is used for final scoring tiebreaker, and it is also the last block that's placed in the game. It's also important to note that the 3-length block and the 4-length block have the opponent's color on the ends. Got to use these strategically, so pay attention. When you're ready to start the game, the brown player will place the first block, however they so choose. But not really, there are rules. The first rule of block placement is you cannot have a space underneath. But maybe this is a better placement. Players cannot place the same shape after a player places the same shape. Blocks of the same shape cannot be on top of each other, but they can cover it partially. Hey, maybe you want to do this instead. Or this. All right, before we get to final scoring, I want to make sure you remember that this 0.5 block, the tiebreaker block, which is held by the brown player, is the last block placed. I'm going to place this strategically on top of this white player's spot right there. And now we're going to move to end-game scoring. Unless someone cannot place a block, they lose the game automatically. No need to score. We're good to go. You lost, I won, right? But if we get to end-game scoring, this is how it's done. We'll look at the top down, and whoever has the most visible squares or areas will win the game. That could be white or brown, but there won't be a tie because of that tiebreaker block there. So let's go ahead and show you an example. The final scoring is done from the top-down perspective, so sometimes you may have to look all the way down here in order to find out the final score. Well, let's look here. Let's count for the white player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. For the brown player, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half. The white player wins. Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me for today's tutorial of Block. Hopefully I helped you make an informed purchase today, and you can go ahead and check out the link below to buy it if you so choose. And with that, I thank you so much for your time, party people. You have a wonderful day.